All right, everyone. Happy Monday live. Welcome to the channel if you guys are new. And getting lots of comments in here, guys, for congratulations on 8,000 subs. So thank you guys so much. Made a community post on that yesterday. I haven't answered anything yet. I'm sorry. I've been very busy with work. I've been a crazy last 2 days on the railroad. Lots of stuff going on. But we are here in the train room, and we got a new locomotive that we're going to debut today. I posted a short last night around 11 o'clock at night. So if any of you guys saw it, you know exactly what engine it is. And also, it's a beautiful engine. It's got its quirks. I'm still trying to work out some of the technical difficulties with the engine. So we shall see what happens here. But we are live, guys, and welcome everyone to the stream. David Mouse party time. There you go. So we're not going to stream too long tonight because I have to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning for work. So probably go for about an hour and a half or so, guys. We'll run some steam engines. Also, sorry about the air conditioner noise behind me. I can push it back a little bit further. Let's see. Get into your corner. Nope. So, but it is comfortable up here. It is very comfortable. I've got the new air conditioner unit right here, right on my back. So everything up here is so nice. The other night I was up here and it was just amazing. So every time I'm up here, guys, I kind of have to plug in the hose, the window, and dial in the temperature, plug in the unit, then drain out all. Get more videos and stuff done this summer. I was planning on doing a video last week, guys, but with work, it was just too crazy. I could not get up here at all. Also still coming back from the beginning of married life stuff. So I do apologize for not getting back to you guys on a video for last week. But this week, we're going to be doing a video on, I've got it all planned out. I'm not going to make any promises on what it's going to be, but I do have a video planned out for this week. So I promise it will be out this week. It's just been crazy, guys, with work. This is what we call production season. So at work, this is the time to get everything done. So we usually work longer days, longer hours. It's pretty busy, but we're making money while it's still warm outside. We can do a lot more on the railroad. Got some comments in here, guys. Brian Cahill. I am so sorry. Peter, what's up? How's it going? Train Man. Here we go. Mr. Shades. Also David Mouse. Blueberries. Nice. Very cool. Whitmore's Trains. And guys, thank you all so much. The channel would not be anything without you guys, the subscribers, of course, viewers. I call them friends and fans of the channel. You guys are everything because we wouldn't have 8,000 subs without you guys. So thank you all so much. We got people from all over the world that watch the channel. Lots of people from all over, mostly North America. Lots of people in Canada as well. So party people, what's up? What's up, Uncle Salty? The bridge is open back up. Wow. Okay. I'm sure those guys had a lot of overtime working all night long on that bridge. I saw the rail was like melted. I did see that. So that, for anyone who hasn't, let me lower this music a little bit. So the Harper's Ferry Bridge caught fire, I believe, yesterday during the afternoon or Sunday. One of my friends actually notified me about that. What's up, Trey Man? Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is like the concept art of Star Wars. It's like a comic. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the camera. 35 cents for a comic, you know? Hey, Kevin, thank you so much. Really means a lot, man. Not sure if one track is operational yet. Dude, the track was melted. I guess because the heat of the creosote ties, I guess that's what melted the rail. I've never seen anything like that before while working on the railroad. I have seen like boat out rail, expanding rail, but I've never seen like that. So that fire had to be very, very, very hot. So yeah, it's crazy. I just hope no one got hurt. I hope everyone's been safe. Bridges, I'll tell you guys one thing. I've never worked on a bridge like that. It's like a trestle with we call them timbers, which are pretty much ties longer than like 8 feet, as I would call a timber. They usually use them for switches. You know, they used to use a lot of them for like bridges and such, switches. But timbers, timbers are heavy, and then working on a bridge. I mean, it's pretty sketchy. Got the water right there. It's a big drop. Like Harper's Ferry is no joke. It's a very dangerous track. But that'd be cool if they got it operational. That's awesome. What's up, Life with Roscoe? How's it going? Just saw your comment there for the notifications. Hey, Radar, thank you so much. Steady wind. Oh, God. Fire department. See, railroads, it's really weird. I've noticed that, like, we've started fires, like, accidentally cutting rail and stuff, but we always have a fire extinguisher nearby or something to put out the fire. There was one time I kind of panicked because it was a big fire. We ended up getting it out with a fire extinguisher that was nearby. But this stuff happens all the time on railroads. There's a lot of potential for fires on the railroad if you're working on it, like cutting rail, torching. It happens all the time. But I don't know what started that fire. I don't know who did what. If someone started the fire, it could be like a wheel bearing or chemicals on the track. I have no idea what did that. It's pretty crazy. Good weekend again in Strasbourg. Nice. Very, very cool. I really want to go to Strasbourg, guys. Maybe this weekend. Maybe. We'll do some Strasbourg rail fanning to celebrate. Too long. I know they've recently ran Thomas. Not really into that. Like, Thomas is cool. I rail fan Thomas once, but the people, it's overcrowded. I'm talking like you guys have never seen Strasbourg so filled with people when Thomas is out. But Thomas is a real life porter. Is it a porter steam? I think it's a porter. Coal, they converted it from oil back to coal, which is pretty cool. But Thomas is a real life steam engine that they built in-house at Strasbourg, modified in-house. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful engine. And they usually tow like a Toby dummy steam engine behind it too. It's really cool. They put a face on their switcher engine, and they turn into Toby. Like I used to remember all these Strasbourg, or the what do you call it, Thomas Train characters when I was growing up. Hey, Sleeper Barbecue, thank you so much. What's up, Glenn? How's it going? Electric board in your custom hobo car. Can that replace the battery and post-war diesels? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I have it powered with the track, but the rechargeable side. Oh, I see what you mean. And for the horn circuit, you can use a power board for those. I got to do a redemption video on my horn video because I actually found a power board that can get, it goes to 3 volts DC. What you really need is 1.5 volts or 1 volt to power those horns. Yes, Percy, I'm sorry. The green one. What, number 3, right? Green 3? I forgot. The railroad was packed. Oh, God. I've seen Percy, Rusty, and Mavis. Rusty. Oh, God, that's cool. We rode Thomas on Monday with the grandson. Wasn't crowded as the... Oh, nice. Percy is number 6. Here we go. So I know Thomas is number 1. At least give me that one, right? Seemed to be Thermoweld Ect. Oof. Crew trying to extinguish the fire around noon. Finally called the fire department. So then maybe they were doing a thermite weld. Yeah, thermite, guys, is extremely dangerous. I've never messed with thermite in my railroad career thus far. I think it's cool. I just don't really have an interest in like pursuing welder. It's a safe job to do because a lot of people strive to get it. It's not a very, what do you call it? It's not very crowded. I feel like you're a welder helper. There's only a handful of them out in the railroad. But thermite is extremely dangerous. We had an incident. People get hurt all the time. There was an incident like months ago, and people get burned and hurt all the time. It's really scary. And if you don't know what you're doing, don't touch it. Don't get near it. That's the best advice. Anything on the railroad, if you're not qualified, just don't do it. Anyone who's worked for the railroad or been around it, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like people will force, like not force you, but they'll say, hey, I need you to go do this. If you say, hey, I'm not qualified, there's nothing they can do because you're not qualified. So if someone wants you to help with a thermite weld and you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. It's very dangerous. What are we running tonight? Other than running on RC Cola Cherry, which I picked up in Bloomsburg, PA this past weekend. That was crazy. I just saw RC Cherry there, so I guess it's my inner redneck, I guess. But RC Cherry is so good. I love RC Cola. I grew up with that stuff. But for trains, we've got we're going to run my Strasburg Camelback. It's a Legacy Camel. On the inner track, I just have a mixed freight train. I got some Woodside boxes. I got my Pennsylvania Sounds box car. Just some hopper cars at the end with a caboose. Just a really simple consist. Hey, Edward, how's it going? Didn't know RC was still around. Uh-oh. No, it is. It's great. And then on my outside track, guys, we'll be running my newly acquired G5 steam engine, which is a really cool looking engine. It just looks like they forgot to put some of the wheels on, I guess. It's a real live steam engine. But G5s were built for they're built in-house by the Pennsylvania commuter service. I believe they're out from like 23 to 29, I think over 100, and they use them for commuter service. And then once the Pennsylvania Railroad started phasing them out for better things and upgraded engines to do commuter work, they started shoveling them off to the Long Island Railroad, and they used them for, I believe, up until like the early 1950s or so, mid 1950s, which is pretty cool. So the G5, not A5s, the G5s were around for a very long time. I believe there is one at the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania. That's the one that you can go in and mess with, or you used to be able to touch the controls. They put up this giant plexiglass face to the controls, but you used to be able to touch the controls in that engine. Oh, Thermite's fun to watch. Oh, Mythbusters. So I've seen a thermite weld only once before from a distance, and all you see is just fire. And you see like this really hot glow, white glow, and it's several thousand degrees. It's incredible for what it is. And then they have like this crucible that sits on the rail, and it welds, and then they have to stretch it and mash it all together, make sure it's a nice solid weld. It's crazy. Really, really crazy. New England tried Moxie. Never again. Cracker Barrel, guys, sells a lot of like old-timey soda concoctions like Shearwine, which is really good. I like Shearwine. They do have Moxie. They have Moxie Cola. There was a different Moxie. It was like lime or something. It was not that good, but there's like all the old school like colas and root beers. But I was going to say RC Cola, guys, is made by the same company, I believe, that makes Crush, like Crush orange soda, grape soda. Also, I think 7-Up. And then also, this is throw it on a limb here, I think Dr. Pepper and A&W root beer all come from the same distributor as RC Cola. Dr. Pepper, guys, I believe is not affiliated with Coke nor Pepsi, and it's like a floater affiliate. So they did that on purpose so that they could have Dr. Pepper in more than just Coke and Pepsi fountains. It could be in both or either or. So I thought that was really cool. From what I heard, that used to be the what my friend told me that used to work at the Pepsi plant in Baltimore. It's like, yeah, Dr. Pepper is like separate. It's on its own planet. Excuse me. Dispatcher gave okay for M422 to cross bridge. Oof. Yeah, they're going restricted speed. So, yep. That makes sense. RC Cola is good. My dad used to like it before. Oh, passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'll mix RC Cola. I know if Jub's in here, he usually says adult beverage Tuesday or Monday. But I like RC Cola with a little bit of like rum, like coconut rum. It's really good. It's pretty good. I like that stuff. Frostbite, yeah, cream soda. Yeah, oh, that stuff's pretty good. The local Ace, the Ace Hardware sells soda. That's so cool. I'm a sucker for birch beer, guys, like white birch beer, red birch beer. I just love it. It's just, I don't know. I thought it was like a fancy drink when I was growing up. And then every time I'm at Knoebels, they sell like the Pennsylvania Dutch white birch beer. I get it every time. So, but there's actually a local farmer's market that sells all the Kutztown sodas. And they have like all the old school sodas like sarsaparilla, root beer, two different kinds of birch beer, cream soda, colas, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Favorite soda is Coors. Yeah, it's technically a soda, right? Soft drink. But we're going to start running trains, guys, before it gets too late. Like I said, I can't stream too long because of work. I'm really sorry. But there will be a video out this week. I'm going to just get up here probably tomorrow and film. I would love to do a video on my set of Fleet of Modernism cars, or this, if the G5 cooperates. The G5 is full of issues. I bought it from Trains. The thing has been riddled with issues since I bought it. Really upsetting. So the G5, guys, when I got it from Trains, it said it worked. So I took it as a grain of salt because it was a P2 5-volt board, allegedly. But someone put in a later 5-volt board. Ran pretty good. The G5. So it ran okay. But basically, when I give the track power, the left marker light would turn on. It was like yellow, like bubbling yellow, like it was burning up. It was just really weird. I ran it around a couple times, and then I realized that someone dropped the locomotive. The headlight was broken. The rear wheel was like bent, like literally like bent. So every time it would hit that rear spot, it would jump off the track. And I was like, what the heck? You guys said it ran. So maybe I'll do a video on that G5 and the challenge of the G5. So I'm actually lowering the AC right now. The AC unit sleeper is awesome. It's right here. And it stopped blowing out cold air. I had to set the temperature lower. So I'm hoping it's not like, oh yeah, it's getting cold again. Oh yeah. But it has been awesome up here. I unplug it every time I'm up here, or plug it in every time I'm up here, unplug it when I leave, because it uses like the window porthole right there. So what I like to do is unhook it from the window so critters can't come in here, or if it like unexpectedly rains while I'm at work, it doesn't get water in the attic, Define run, exactly. So I've always warned you guys, like anything on, it's not just Trains, it's any online seller. Read everything, zoom in on pictures, like the K4 that you guys love. It's probably my favorite steam engine in my collection. It's just a beautiful tooling. When I bought it, it was like as is, and the pictures were pretty vague, but it was missing all of the drive gear, running gear tooling, which I didn't see when I bought it. That's eBay. I put the parts on it. It's got all Lionel parts on it. It's K-line, so they both are pretty much interchangeable. So when I read this description on Trains, I was like, yeah, it should work. It'll be fine. But they only gave you like a couple pictures of it, and I couldn't really see the damage. I noticed that the bell was missing, so the bell is still gone. I have a bell on order. This company on eBay does like custom brass and metal work for O-scale trains, so I have a custom bell coming in. It should work. I'm not too afraid of that. But yeah, so it ran. It just did not run, accordingly. So also I bought a GP7 from Trains that's got Proto Sound 1. It was really cheap. I just wanted the motors and the shell. I'm going to upgrade that to Proto Sound 3. So most likely next week, I'll probably have a set of 3 GP units in a row running. I'll have a dummy unit, another dummy, and then the powered unit running up here. So I'm looking forward to that as well. But anyways, guys, let's run some Trains and turn you guys around. Get a look at the railroad here. So what we got? What's up, Scott? How's it going? And AV Savannah. How is the K-Line conventional locos to convert to Proto 3? I picked up a highly detailed CSX YN2 SD70 conventional. So, David, if it has flywheel motors and there's enough space to put a tack strip, you can upgrade it to Proto 3. The only time it gets a little finicky is the smoke unit. I'd recommend buying an MTH smoke unit and trying to modify, customize the smoke system. I tried to use a Lionel smoke unit the other day with a P3 upgrade, and it just kept on shorting to the frame. So that was not good. But anything with a flywheel motor, it's solid, you know. Good evening, Nick. Good evening, everybody. Thank you, AV Savannah. Hopefully you're having a good night. Let's see. All right, let's get our track powered up here. What's up, Scott D? Hello, Nick. Everyone, have a good night. Love the shirt. Thank you so much. Tonight we are using Mint. It's called Magic Mint from MTH. Or no, sorry, not MTH. JT's Mega Steam. So let's get our A5 hooked up here. So guys, the whistle on this engine is actually let's see, what's the run? I gotta reset it. There we go. So the sound set is actually off of a Reading T1 freight sounds, and the only reason I did that was because all of the other freight sounds and freight whistles for the PRR stuff all sounded the same, and then also with the passenger stuff for the PRR started all sound the same as well. So I wanted an engine with a different whistle. So for the whistle, I'll pull around here. I'll show you guys. And the marker light that's been blinking is this right-facing marker light. It's been driving me crazy. But here we go. It's nice and loud, too. Listen to this. So I thought this whistle kind of fit the engine as well. And this consist is kind of heavy for her. So turn off the smoke really quick. Yep, we're running Magic Mint. There we go. What's up, Happy Valley? Hi, everyone. Switch from the phone to computer. Hey, no worries. Thank you so much for stopping in. For the startup, it does like this really cool dynamo sound, which you guys will hear in better detail for the video that if I do a video on this engine. So really quick, here we go. Here's the startup. So the dynamo sound is more crunchy. You kind of hear it start up and you hear the secondary startup of it. It's really cool. I love the bell on here too. You know our engine is missing the bell. You can see the yoke right here where the bell would be. But like I said, here's the whistle. It's a little bit of an echo to it. But if you go to the playable whistle, the SPW settings, you can coil the whistle. So it's got this really crunchy sound. And like I said, guys, the sounds that are for the A5s had like this really basic sounding like Pensy 3 chime that's on like 2 of my locomotives already. And then the other option was just switching it to a K4 whistle, which I already have on 2 of my engines. I've got on the Torpedo, then also the K4 1361. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do something different. So I haven't actually heard the sounds in here. So let's go to crossing sounds. So that's the crossing sounds. If you hit SXS, and then the more, let's see what more does. So we're going to go to sound number, whoops. It's an SPW for some reason. More, here we go. Here's sound number 2, or actually, hold up, we go to the list here.
Now arriving from Buffalo on track 2, train number 306, the Interstate Express.
So these might be all Reading station sounds, so I might have to switch it to a Freight T1, but honestly, I don't really use these sounds a whole lot. So, let's see.
Now departing on track 2 for Philadelphia, train number 306, the Interstate Express.
So, I mean, technically it does go to Philly, but these are most likely Reading Locomotive station stops.
This stop, Bethlehem.
Bethlehem.
This stop, Jenkintown.
So,
this stop, Lansdale. This stop, Wayne Junction.
So yeah, they're the Reading. So the basic way to switch that out and fix that is honestly just do a T1 freight. For some reason, this got passenger sounds. I should have noticed that. Anyways, let's get her moving here.
You're good to go.
Exactly, right? Just don't go through the wall. That's the ceiling of my house. What's up, Don? How's it going? All right, guys, in our center track here, we've got beautiful Lionel Strasburg Camel. There's the infamous banana car up front. It's got a little mixed consist tonight for the freight. That's all. Hey, what's up, Bill? How's it going? What's up, Ed? Tina Berg, what's up? Congratulations. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, it's been pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I'm glad to be back home though. Florida was very hot. Like, I'm talking hot. Thank you so much. 108. My goodness. So, guys, the left, well, it's on your left side of the screen, but the right marker light on the G5 is acting up again. So I'll have to tear it apart, redo the marker lights for like the 5th time. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just the right one keeps on blinking, so I'm assuming it's like shorting out. I might be able to fix it, but I'm not going to fix it now. In the cab, I also did a custom light job for the crew. Then also added a firebox glow. You got married, yes. Yeah, I got married about 3 weeks ago, so it's a different world. But I think the blinking marker light actually serves this engine pretty well. I mean, this thing was really, really rough when I got it. Almost reminds me of like a Redding, like a really basic Redding. G5 Weaver. No, it's actually a Proto 2. I upgraded with Proto 3. We get you guys a little bit higher so you can see it. Hey Scott, what's up? Good evening to you as well. Now the Weaver ones are beautiful too. I love Weaver stuff. You guys know that. Here, I'll get you over to the signal house here. No, we were just living together for a while. That's all. Any help on the big screen 48 hours after posting? DT Shortline, make sure that your resolution's set to 1080-60. And then also, sometimes it takes a while for those videos to render. Yeah, got the bananas going. Hey, Ed, Bettina Berg, thank you so much. Got the different whistle here on the camel. The G5 is awesome. I just, like I said, guys, it had so many problems coming from trains. Literally, someone dropped it. Like the headlight was crooked, broken off. The front pilot was bent. The wheels were bent. The cab was fine. The figurines in the cab are still there. It just had a lot of problems. Yeah, do 1080-60. That will help with the resolution. It takes a little bit for the YouTube to render stuff too. Modern, as in like class 1 stuff. I mean, I would love to get an SD70 Ace. I love the Aces. Let's get you guys over to the station real quick. There we go. Now, guys, I do have another brand new Steel. One of my buddies sold it to me, but I'm going to debut it once it's upgraded. But I've got a K-Line Mikado, CNO Mikado. It's absolutely beautiful. It's in the box still downstairs. So I'm just going to upgrade it to Proto 3. And I can't wait to do that. It's going to be such a really cool engine. It's USRA, so you can pretty much run it with anything. Because USRA, you know, it's kind of difficult to explain, but basically the government took over our railroads during World War I. There we go. Engine's super loud, which isn't a bad thing, but basically the USRA took over all the railroads and basically made it mandatory where things were shipped or whatnot. So you can basically run USRA stuff with a little bit of everything, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I love that whistle in there. I don't know if you guys could tell. That whistle is so nice. It's got a really rough, rustic sound to it. Oh God, the broken arrow. That's Evan's design. It's. I had another one for tickets underneath. It ended up burning out or something. But Evan's design did those, or Evan's engineering design. Had to represent, you know, got the Amtrak sign up there. If not, it'd be the big Pennsylvania Railroad sign, and then do like the Amtrak sign on the ground somewhere. But it'd be kind of cool to have that on the station. They make all kinds of other signs too. Need a P42. I have one. It just needs to be upgraded. So that might be on the list this week to get upgraded. Yeah, I do have a P42. I think it's the Northeast Corridor. It would match the set of cars that I have too. It's going to be really sad to see those engines go. Scott, so right now I'm using MTH Real Tracks. It's like fast track, but I think it's a little bit better because the switches. I love the switches that they give you for the Real Tracks, and also it doesn't rust. Sometimes you get like a film on the track because it's not steel track. It used to be solid brass or like a brass alloy, but now it's like a really soft nickel. But it's running great. I've never had issues with connectivity. But in all honesty, guys, if I could, I'd switch this whole layout out to Gargrave's track or not Atlas, but definitely Gargrave's. But I've had all kinds of mixed feelings about the fast track, only because I've seen issues with just not a huge. But I'd rather go to like traditional tubular track before I go to fast track. Honestly, American Models and S. Oh, nice. Got the Heinz bottle, Evans. Oh, those are so cool. Those are great signs. Oh God, put an Amtrak sign over. Oh, Penn Central. Oh no. So the magnet traction issue, I do understand that. For the stuff I'm running now, it doesn't really affect it. But I do. Hold on one second. I will say the the issue I've had with fast track with the modern stuff is that it eats traction tires. Like it's so weird. It just like shreds traction tires. But yeah, fast track is ferrous. So yeah, magnet traction does work with fast track. But if you're running, I'll be honest with you guys, if you're running post-war, pre-war stuff, get tubular track because the fast track stuff, if your trains arc at all, it will just eat them alive. It will just pit the fast track to smithereens. So I highly recommend if you're running old stuff, stick to tubular. Plus, it looks really cool. Yeah, tubular is great for post-war, pre-war, NPC stuff. Anything that's like gonna arc a storm, conventional, early conventional stuff. It works so nice, and I love the profile of tubular track. It agrees with a lot of stuff. One thing with the Real Tracks guys is that the profile of the track does not shred tires. It actually helps your trains move a little bit compared to the fast track. Menard's tubular, run everything. Hey, like I said, I love tubular track. I think it's really cool. Ross is awesome. Yeah, Ross, Gargraves. I'm not a huge fan of the Atlas system, but I've heard it's pretty good too. O27 tubular is the only option. Yeah, I love O27 if you're doing like the profile track. It's perfect for like if you're doing like a trolley line or something like that. I love that stuff. It's so cool. Do you like the Menards tubular? So I've only heard like one issue with the Menards tubular. Actually, slow this engine down a little bit. So the only issue I've heard with Menards tubular is that the gauge can be a little off. But I've seen people 3D print gauge bars that help out a little bit. So it's kind of an option. I'm going to give this Camelback a rest. So let me shut her down real quick.
Dispatcher, go to the register room to sign out. Out.
I found that small radius curves eat traction tires. Yeah, and it's weird. I think I've talked about this many times before. I think Lionel did their homework on the geometry of their track because 031, 042, 54, what's after that? 54, 72. All that stuff seems to work so nicely. Like the cars look decent. Once you get to the weird radiuses of like 036, what's it, 36, 48, like all the weird stuff that they did for Fast Track. I've always had issues with running 031 for some reason, like under the Christmas tree and stuff, and then throwing traction tires. So it's just, I think Lionel did their homework years ago on this stuff. I think it's so cool. Elevators, trains, and more. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. What's up, train fanatic, bird, antique clock enthusiast? Lots of hobbies there. Welcome to the channel. Hobbies are good. Keep us out of trouble, other than spending money on trains, you know? All right, so let me get this Camelback off the tracks. What do you guys want to see, steam or diesel? Let me know. Just write a comment there. Just write steam or diesel. What's up, Pax Train Room? West Virginia doing MTH Loco similar to Lionel B&O Heritage. Nice. There we go. We got 1 vote, 2 votes for steam, 1 vote for diesel. I'm a fan of diesel. Oh, God. Let's see what we get here. Wait a minute. Can I? Let's see. Hold up. I'm going to do something fancy here. We'll make it fair. All right, let's see. Here we go. Let's see what happens. A hybrid. Oh my God, this is actually working. It's still going. Still going. $18.76. Wow. All right, so what we'll do, guys, how about this? We'll run 1 steam and 1 diesel, if that's fair. Steam 1 hands down. Scott, starting out with post-war trains, so tubular is fine to stay with, yes. Plus, I already have some tubular track. If you guys run tubular, there's nothing wrong with that. NKP 765 with an ace. Oh, God, I don't have that. So, okay, I'm going to retire both these engines for the night. I'm going to run a steam and a diesel. 21 votes completed. That's really cool. I do not have a 773 Hudson. But, yeah, we'll run a steam engine and a diesel. So, let's see what to run next. So, for steam, I'm thinking definitely need a passenger steam engine. So we'll get that thrown up there. And then on the freight line, let's see. I'll find something. We got tons of stuff here. Tubular track. I love tubular. Unfortunately, the molded rubber roadbed that used to be available is no longer available. Yeah. So, Ed, I just saw that it rolled ads in it, and I could not skip it. So sometimes it gives me an option to skip ads. I'm very sorry about that, guys. It's not me doing that. Yeah, it helps get revenue on the video, but sometimes says, rolling ads skip. And this time I had no option to skip. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to move the camera so I can actually work without having to cross under the cord here. There's the crazy busy floor of the train room. There's trains everywhere up here. Moondog Express. Never heard of them before. I'll have to check them out. Santa Fe Santa Fe Post-War. I do have a Santa Fe FT. That would be so cool. It's conventional, but you know what? I can run conventional trains, and it's Nikki's favorite locomotive. So I will run a Santa Fe FT with this passenger train. How's that sound, guys? That's something I haven't ran in months, maybe years up here. We can run that. It's a great engine. Went to what do you call it? The Lion Chief, like early Lion Chief. So it's a really cool engine. I just have to find it. I think it's on the shelf. So we'll run that. That's a great suggestion right there. It's going to look really goofy with a Santa Fe engine with Pennsylvania consist, but who cares, right? And then we'll run a freight steam engine. That's easier to find. All right, be right back, guys. All right, so it's right here. All right, let's see. Haven't ran this engine in a while, so let's see if she's got anything left in the tank. There we go. There we go. Hey, elevators, trains, and more. Thank you so much for stopping in. I know, right? It's just someone asked about Santa Fe. All right, let's see. Get this 280 working here. Need some smoke fluid. She's got to make up the smoke fluid for the Santa Fe engine that does not smoke. All right, and for smoke fluid, we'll put in, we have root beer. Oh, Very Cherry's awesome. Night Train. Yeah, I know during the war, a lot of stuff did not match. Cinder, yeah. Cinder's the best. I still have 3 bottles of Cinder up here. Oh, frying bacon? Hey. But I always thought it's crazy, guys. Like, during the war, like, they just gave up on trying to match stuff up. It's pretty much, it's just got to get done, you know? All right. I'm going to retire the ATSF. We're going to run something else. Let me find another passenger engine. There we go. Great smell. Hey. Western Maryland diesel. I've got my GP9. We'll run that. All right. Grandpa's pipe smoke is awesome. Hey, Hunter Coleman, thank you so much. All right, guys, let's fire up this Jeep. This is actually, real quick, I'll turn off the sound on the 280, or I think it's H9, I believe. And we're going to listen to this fire up real quick. I love the startup sound of this engine. Yes, the girlfriend test, the wife test. It's so important because this house is going to smell like burning tires when she comes home later. So here we go. This engine does not have a smoke unit, but she sounds so good. What's up, Del Hudson? Long time no see, right? but they're pretty cool. It's MTH Proto 1, but I upgraded it with Proto 3. She just dumped off her cars. What's up, DB Tech? So I've got like 3 Menards cars. One's a CSX hopper, or no, tanker. I've got the Heritage Gondola, or cover hopper from NS, Pennsylvania. And then I've got another one that's Pennsylvania boxcar. I got an evil coupler. Yeah. For some reason, they're not agreeing with each other. So, give me a second here. Let me grab another one. Try to run these. Let's see. See what happens here. Let's send the D's. DD1s to the rescue. Oh, no.
Check the level of the tender, will ya? Water level down 4 feet. Swing that spout over. Good.
Let's see. Let's see this work. Kutztown show's awesome. There we go. These are probably one of the rarest engines I'll ever own. Engine sets are these DD1s. So they're a lot of fun to watch, especially with the little counterweights on them and everything. But it's an original Proto Sound 2 with the 5-volt board in it still. So it is kind of scary. Ever watch Berkshire Production? That sounds really familiar. Yeah, Kutztown, guys, is probably the best free train show ever. I mean, like, absolutely ever. It is awesome. Got so many cool goodies there. Got so many great people there as well. Always had a great experience at Kutztown. Planning on going to Kutztown? Definitely do it. Let me skip ahead. We used to have Gemma up here. Gemma used to walk on the layout. There's been a couple times I've forgotten to close the door to the layout, and there's been like cat prints in the ballast Yeah, there's been a couple occasions of Miniature Godzilla destroying the old layouts. If you guys remember that with Gemma, our cat. Do not, no, yeah, exactly. Do not ever use kitty litter for ballast. It is like, guys, there's a couple stories of people using kitty litter and their cats using it as their private bathroom on the layout because they get confused. Certain kitty litters, I've heard, guys, have certain scents in them that attract cats. So that's not a good idea to use kitty litter. Now, there we go. Get her really smoking. Now, patio screenings are a different story. I see people use patio screenings, all kinds of like media or whatnot. Last show at Kutztown. So the thing is with Kutztown, I will say with Kutztown, get there early. Like, not trying to sound mean to the older, our older hobbyists, but a lot of them like to pack up early. So at the Kutztown show, you kind of get like, if you show up toward, I think the cleanup's at like 12. If you get there at 11 o'clock, you're doomed. You're not going to see a whole lot of stuff. Bill, I would get there when it opens, like as soon as it opens, because those guys are setting up. And that's when all the good stuff is there too, of course. But they pack up early. Like, I mean, like 30 to 35 minutes ahead of time. Especially if it's hot. There was one year, it was like a little hot. Yeah, 8's good. Whenever, I think it opens, 7 o'clock? But yeah, just make sure you have enough time. I give yourself at least 2 hours to walk around. There is so much stuff. I'm talking like Kutztown, the best way I can explain it, guys, it's basically 2 giant pavilions, outdoor pavilions, that are approximately like 100 yards long. Like, not kidding. They're probably about 75 yards to 100 yards long a piece, filled with trains. All kinds of scales and everything. I was there in March. Yeah, they pack up really early. Think you'll get a Shay. If I could find one, yeah, that'd be cool. My buddy's selling a new Western Maryland Shay. Or is it Western Maryland? He's got the new MTH one. It's beautiful. They're a little expensive. They open at 8. Yeah, then definitely try to get there at 8. Is Kutztown this weekend by any chance? Or when is the next Kutztown? Let's look this up. July 20th. Yep, there it is. July 20th, flash train meet, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Yeah, so they'll pack up way before 2. Like, I'm talking like, they probably pack up like right around 12. Someone wrote 11. Yeah, Life with Roscoe wrote 11. Definitely, I'm not kidding, guys. If it's hot, they pack up very early. There's like nothing holding them there. I think they pay like $20 or $15 a table. Them there, so they pack up early. If it's raining, they also pack up early. October or September, they packed up around 1 o'clock. Oh man, I'm sorry about the internet. Hey, have a good night. Have a good week. Thank you so much for stopping in. But I'm actually gonna head out soon, guys. I'll turn this camera around real quick. See if I can get our engine to. It's like a flea market. It's similar to a fairground. It's definitely worth it. It's like a flea market. It's the best way I can explain it. Or like a farmer's market. Hey, Hunter, good night. Thank you so much for stopping in. To get you guys pointed over here. Got to lower you guys down a little bit. Yep, now outdoor market, and there's so much food. Obviously, guys, I like food. I'm working on it, but doesn't mean I can't eat food. But the Kutztown on the inside has a huge Amish farmers and co-op market. There we go. There we are. So if you guys ever want to go to Kutztown, you actually slow this engine down. Locomotive, it's electric. Turn the power off here. So Kutztown, guys, really quick. It says July 20th. I'm going to try to get there. I'll try. We shall see. There's a lot of other stuff going on in the world. But the best way I can explain it is like it's two giant, long outdoor pavilions in the shade, about 75 to 100 yards long, totally filled with trains, both of them. It's amazing. Bring cash. They don't use cards. It's not like York. You're not going to get like big train guys there. Just there's an ATM on property, but I highly recommend going to like a Sheetz or like a Rudders. Get that free ATM surcharge and bring cash to the show. Get get there early so you can pick and choose what you want, and also before the older guys start packing up. Trainworks is usually there. They're the guys who do all the parts, like post-war, pre-war parts. He's been there at the last couple of Kutztown shows. There's some other familiar people that have been there that you'll see at other shows, but they're all small time, like, train dealers out in the country. Yep. But if you look up, what's it, Reddinger's Farmers Market, Kutztown, or if you type in Kutztown train meet on Google, it will take you directly to where it's at. It's like behind the property. It's awesome. Just type in Kutztown train meet. Like a swim meet, it's a train meet, and it's free. Flash train meet. There it is, right there. So between Harrisburg and Allentown, I'm mostly closer to Allentown. It's a hike for me. It's about 2 hours or so. Definitely worth it. I mean, absolutely worth it, guys. I bought so much stuff there. Now I'm looking mostly for engines. I got enough cars to enjoy right now, unless it's like a set that I have to have. But right now I'm mostly looking for motive power. I've got so many cars and all that. There you go. DB Tech posted a link right there. Renningers. There you go. Flash train meet. 30 minutes. Lucky. Very lucky. That show is sweet. Actually, let's see. I know stuff on my layout that I've gotten there. These buildings here, actually, these two buildings right here, I got there. I believe my tower right here, got that from there. Parts of the extra parts of my platform. What else? Did I buy my theater? The theater right here I might have gotten the theater from Kutztown. Oh no, I got that up at the Scranton show. Got lots of rolling stock from there. What else? Oh, my deluxe diner is from Kutztown. There's a bunch of other stuff on this layout, especially cars, rolling stock. Lots of my Weaver hoppers, all from Kutztown. But anyways, guys, I'm going to head out for the night. I've got to go to bed. I got to wake up early for work. But I want to thank everyone so much for your love and support on the channel. I will be posting a video this week. I'm really sorry. It's been absolutely crazy getting back from vacation, getting back into the work with these arts. It has taken a toll on me. I'm very sorry. If I didn't enjoy posting this, I wouldn't do it, because it is not about the money. Trust me. If it was about making money, it's like I'm not doing a very good job. Because I enjoy putting out the videos, guys. It's something I really enjoy doing, and connecting with people and everything. It's what this is all about. And if you get a little bit of a kickback for money, it helps pay the electric bill. That's it. Maybe like going out to dinner one night or something. But that's pretty much it. So it's a labor of love. It's a hobby of love, and I enjoy sharing with you guys what I do up here and all the stories and upgrades and craziness up here. It's all about having fun. Married life will do that too. She's pretty awesome. She's very awesome. She is very supportive of the hobby. Some days are better than others, but she has been awesome about the train stuff. But anyways, guys, have a good rest of your week. It's tomorrow's hump day, so halfway through the week. Stay safe out there. Drive safe. The week's almost over. Think of it like that. You get a nice weekend coming up. Like I said, I'm going to definitely try to post something probably for Thursday, if not late tomorrow night, just to get something up on the YouTube for you guys to enjoy. I'm heavily considering doing a video on the G5, going through my troubles and everything with that engine. It's going to be fun. Guarantee it. But anyways, guys, anyone new in here that hasn't subscribed yet, please do. Let's try to reach for 9,000. And if I get to 10,000, I might consider doing the 24-hour live stream again. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But I'm a little bit older now, and I'm starting to fall apart. So I don't know. We'll do like a special, maybe like a meet and greet or something at Strasbourg for 10,000 subs. But anyways, guys, until next time, happy railroading. We'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your week. Stay strong out there. You guys are awesome. See you guys.